Welcome to the Incident Investigation Training Guide. Today we will cover the core framework, root cause analysis tools, and their cross-industry application. This guide provides a structured approach from securing the scene to closing the action plan, grounded in the principle of prevention, not blame. Terminology is critical. We'll define incidents, accidents, and near misses to ensure everyone is speaking the same language before any investigation begins. We investigate for moral, legal, and financial reasons. Remember, a near miss that is ignored is a future accident that has already been announced. Investigations are leveled based on potential, not just outcomes. Immediate actions like providing first aid and preserving the scene must always take priority. The HSE-HSG 245 framework follows 4 steps: gather, analyze, control, and act. Never assign actions before identifying the actual root causes. Step 1 is gathering information before evidence degrades. Use a scene preservation checklist and ensure witnesses are interviewed individually to prevent a merged story. In steps 2 and 3, we reconstruct the event sequence and identify the cause chain, then apply the hierarchy of control, prioritizing root causes over PPE. Step 4 is developing a SMART action plan. Actions must be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound with one named owner per action. We use 6 primary root cause analysis tools, ranging from the simple 5 whys to complex bow tie and tripod beta models. The 5 whys method drills down to systemic failures. A common mistake is stopping at human error. That is almost never the real root cause. The why tree, or fault tree analysis, uses logic gates to map multiple parallel cause paths, forcing you to test if causes actually connect to the event. The Fishbone diagram prevents tunnel vision by organizing possible causes into 6 categories, from man and method to machine and management. STEP builds a precise, evidence-based timeline. The golden rule is, if you cannot name the evidence, the event is just a guess. Tripod beta classifies causes into immediate causes, preconditions, and latent failures, which are the true organizational root causes. By identifying failed barriers and the latent failures behind them, accountability shifts from the individual to the system where genuine prevention lives. Bow tie analysis models risk by placing the top event at the center, mapping threats and preventive controls on the left and consequences on the right. Reading the bow tie reveals gaps in your risk management. Every gap identified in the investigation must become a new barrier. These tools form one integrated system. Each builds on the last to ensure a factual foundation before defining the risk structure and root causes. Most investigations fail due to 7 common gaps, like starting with 5 whys before building a timeline or failing to reach the tripod level. Let's apply this to a case study, an overpressure incident. We start with the step timeline to establish the facts from shift handover to vessel rupture. Next, the bow tie identifies where controls like alarm response training and valve maintenance failed to prevent the top event. The Fishbone brainstorm expands our thinking across people, process, and equipment categories, revealing inadequate standards and missing records. We apply the 5 whys to drill down to the management roots. No ownership of alarm design and maintenance planning that treated all assets equally. The why tree validates our logic, confirming that either operator failure or relief valve failure was sufficient to cause the loss of pressure control. Tripod beta shifts accountability to the system, highlighting the lack of an alarm management standard and a non-risk-based maintenance plan. The final output is a series of corrective actions with owners and deadlines, addressing everything from fatigue policy to asset criticality. Investigation is a collective responsibility, from the board ensuring resources to workers reporting all incidents and near misses. These frameworks apply across food manufacturing, oil and gas, construction, and aviation, aligning with major international safety standards. In the UK, RIDDOR reporting is a legal obligation. Remember, reporting satisfies the notification requirement but does not replace the investigation obligation. Avoid common failures by closing every loop and sharing lessons learned. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, share it with your team. Subscribe to Toolbox Ready for new safety content posted regularly, and we will see you in the next one. Nobody gets hurt, everybody stays healthy.